Yeah.
Club Bass 69 boldly claims it's all about that bass, but judging by the words the doc reads from it, and the line, "Come out and shake your moneymaker with us," it seems this club is about more than just women shaking their booties.
You don't know the half of it, Sophia. Stan, who was entangled with this club, told Dr. Calmer that before this, he didn't even believe in God. Now, he's convinced the owner must be the devil, calling him the most evil person he's ever met. He recounts seeing the man take out 8 men single-handedly, even after being shot twice, then driving himself to the hospital.
That's an incredibly violent image. And this Stand character, isn't he a patient of Dr. Calmer's, someone who's been making progress with obsessive disorders? How did he get involved with such a place in the first instance, especially given his background?
That's exactly what Dr. Calmer questioned, asking him how he let this happen and what he was thinking. Stan admitted he initially thought it looked like a nice place to hang out. Things seemed fine at first, but then strange transactions started appearing on his bank account. When he inquired, the club assured him it was a clerical error, telling him to pay it no mind and that they would take care of it.
So, from a nice place to financial irregularities and a potentially demonic owner, it sounds like a trap. Dr. Calmer must have been deeply concerned, especially about the possibility of surveillance, if Stan was talking about these people.
He was. Calmer warned him that they shouldn't be talking there, fearing surveillance, but Stan wasn't worried. He pulled out his cell phone with an unusual device plugged into it, calling it one of his latest creations.
A custom device to counter surveillance. What did this invention do?
It's a special white sound device, Stan explained, designed to scramble one's personal conversations so that no one can eavesdrop on you.
But isn't it true that most scrambled signals can eventually be unscrambled with enough effort?
Stan anticipated that. He said, maybe so, however, when they do, that's when the software really goes to work and confuses them even more. He calls it his Tower of Babel program. He claims it'll just sound like he's kicking it with my homies, so they won't pay it any mind.
That's certainly an imaginative approach to privacy. Given the escalating danger, what was Dr. Calmer's next move to protect Stan?
Calmer was impressed, calling him very clever, my son. He immediately offered to pull some strings to get Stan immediately put in his custody under house arrest. He felt that no one would dare try anything with him watching, and after his report, they would have too much to explain.
A quick thinking solution. And did Stan agree to this plan? And did he offer the doctor anything in return?
He did. Stan thanked the doctor, saying, "You are a good man," and offered him one of his devices in case we get separated so I can call you safely when I can. Dr. Calmer accepted, saying he was wanting to learn more about that device. Stan promised to send the instructions and specs via email.
So the doctor takes custody with the FBI's involvement arranged via email while they were talking. But it sounds like the situation was already at a critical point when the authorities arrived, as the logo showed to be continued after the logo appeared.
It was. Just as they were dividing up, and Officer 1 yelled that they'd been in there long enough and needed to come out, or they would launch tear gas immediately. Dr. Calmer, having just emailed his friend in the FBI to arrange Stan's house arrest, shouted back to the officer, "Do not launch the tear gas. We're coming out."
Yeah.